Chair now recognizes a gentleman from Colorado, Mr. Crow.
Thank you, Chairman. Admiral Cooper, I'd like to start with you. Does the word declare mean to make a statement openly or formally? That's what the dictionary says it says. Would you stipulate to that?
Declare, sir. I think
to make a statement openly and publicly, formally. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, great. Are you familiar with the DoD Law of War Manual?
I am, sir.
You've studied it throughout your decades in service.
I have, sir.
And does the Law of War Manual prohibit certain actions?
Of course. It defines legal
it does.
actions.
Yes. Pretty basic question.
Yes.
Does it also prohibit saying certain things?
I'd have to dig into the details, but there are certain, I'm certain that it does, but
okay.
Again, I'd take that for the record.
I will. Okay, so how about this? Section 5.4.7. Are you familiar with that section? Probably not off the top of your head.
Not off the top of my head.
I'll read it for you.
Sure.
It says, the title of it is this: Prohibition against declaring that no quarter be given. So it says you can't say something, right? Yes?
That's. I will go with this line.
Pretty basic.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me read it. It is forbidden to declare that no quarter will be given. This means that it is prohibited to order that legitimate offers of surrender will be refused, or that detainees such as unprivileged belligerents will be summarily executed. Moreover, it is also prohibited to conduct hostilities on the basis that there shall be no survivors, or to threaten the adversary with the denial of quarter. This rule is based on both humanitarian and military considerations. This rule also applies during non-international armed conflict. Does that make sense to you?
It's clear from a U.S. military perspective, we follow the law of armed conflict.
That's right.
And
so you would follow this section too?
The U.S. military follows the law.
Correct. So you would never declare, state openly and publicly that no quarter being given, because our own Law of War Manual prohibits it, does it not?
I have never made a declaration.
You haven't?
Oh, no.
Does the Law of War Manual prohibit it?
I'll take that for the record. But
I just read it to you. I just read it to you.
Yes, sir.
You're a combatant commander. You're one of our most senior military officers with tens of thousands of service members under your command. Does the Law of War Manual state that it is prohibited to declare that no quarter be given?
It prohibits a large number of things.
No, I've asked you.
I will follow.
I just read the provision to you. I just literally read the provision to you. Does it prohibit you or anyone else from declaring that no quarter be given? I just read it to you.
We will follow everything that's in the law.
Answer the question, Admiral Cooper. You have tens of thousands of service members under your command.
And
I literally just read a provision from the Law of War Manual,
sir,
our own manual. Will you not just say what I just read to you?
I will say that we will follow the law of armed conflict to the T.
This is just unbelievable to me.
I find the same thing, sir.
This is just unbelievable to me.
We will follow the law of armed conflict very calmly.
You have tens of thousands of service members under your command. I literally, verbatim, just read a provision from our own Law of War Manual, and you will refuse to say what that provision says. Will you agree that it is prohibited under our own manual, that you and all the people under your command are obligated to follow, to declare that no quarter be given?
I will agree, consistent with my constitutional responsibility, to follow the law of armed conflict to the T. And I expect everyone working for me to do that.
This is not leadership. This is not leadership. To not be able to say something as basic. The people, the men and women who we represent, who are under your command, deserve leadership.
Mr. Chairman, I object. This is a personal attack. This is unfair, and appreciate the Admiral very much as a Navy dad.
This is well within the purview.
Please,
this is well within the purview of my questioning.
If I may.
Gentleman's time. He's
I reclaim my time. Can I reclaim some additional time?
I'm going to give you some extra time. Go ahead.
It's our job to make sure the law is being followed. That is literally the obligation of this Congress. I read to you a provision of our own Law of War Manual, and all I want you to say is what the provision says. That it is prohibited, this is the title, this is what the title says, to declare that no quarter be given.
I will follow the law to the T and expect everyone to do the same.
This is extremely disappointing. Our service members deserve far better than this. I yield back.
Gentleman yields back. I want to make it clear that when a member is recognized, it is the member's time. They can make a speech with their time if they want to. They can ask a question with their time if they want to. They can do a little of both. They can try to ask the witness leading questions. It does not mean the witness has to answer the way they want. The witness is in charge of their answers. The member may or may not like their answers, but you cannot compel the witness to give the answer you want them to give. But having said that, the member can try to ask leading questions if they want to, and it may be bothersome to other members the way they're doing it, but it's their time.